Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Martin Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh,
Starling Marte.
The left fielder.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
At the plate, number 23. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a throw over, runners back. Now the 1-0. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten two hits on the first three pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ripped down the first base line. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The center fielder.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's Chris Davis now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Davis bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Change up low, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he's safe.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And their runners at the corners now. Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Left fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. But you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a barehanded pickup. Got him.
Wow. A perfectly executed safety squeeze right there. And that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Digging in, number 23. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded by Sardinas. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Francisco Liriano gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I'll give you the book on Francisco Liriano. Good 3-pitch mix. Fastball 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good straight changeup and a slider he'll use to both lefties and righties. This is a lefty that could be a top of the rotation guy.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Striding into the box, David Wright. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounded to short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On to the second inning now from Arlington. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-0. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a step off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates have elected to challenge the previous
we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on
the batter.
And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Stanton, base runner at first with one out. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 home. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cowan going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. So now Carlos Santana. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants
now
up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jonathan Pettijohn is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Pettijohn.
Here's Starling Marte. Take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Reyes over at second. Santana on at first with two down. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Drilled down the line. Two down, runners at first and second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had three-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
Stepping in now, number 23, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Way to get dirty. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping into the box, Brandon
Leading off
Moss.
for the
He'll get to
Rangers,
take his first
the
cuts
first
here.
baseman.
Lots of baseball
Brandon
left in this one as
Moss.
we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 strike.
Zero. 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Up next for the Rangers, number 9. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Liriano has his target. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit down the third baseline. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jarrett Prothro.
So stepping in, Jarrett Prothro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was all about
Batting
setting
seven.
the hitter up with hard
The
stuff.
right fielder.
You can see the first
Colin.
3 pitches are coming in fast,
Cowan.
and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Colin Cowan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A runner on first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right
He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd. Foul. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Hang on. We got time.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the
Now
American League's Western
the
Division.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Chris Davis pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. McCutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Fastball well outside. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The third baseman, number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Sardinius is there. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. 2 runs score. On to third, but he's in safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
The shortstop, I would say.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got whipped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Outside, 2-1. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. On deck, Carlos Santana. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1. And to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pirates on top, 13-0. Into the box now, Luis Sardinas. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luis.
First offering on its way.
Yes.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Andrew.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, David Wright, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Avila at third. Andrus at second with 1 away. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Finally, up
now
to this
batting,
point, the entire
left
lineup
fielder,
have been swinging at
Shin
anything
Soo
close.
Choo.
This guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Coming to the plate now, Shin Soo Choo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Reyes onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batting.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
In now, number 23. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. He is right there, as Avila says, not on my watch.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3
now
for 4. He's looking locked in.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. This is line to left. Choo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Now in the box,
Leading off
Brandon
for the
Moss.
Rangers,
He'll look to bounce back
the first
after
baseman,
striking out his last
Brandon
time up.
Moss.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Now batting, number 9.
So striding forward now, number 9. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 19.
So next to the
second
plate
baseman,
for Texas, Jarrett
Prothro.
First offering on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. This is on the ground over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And with that, we check out our team leaderboard to find his total currently puts him at 5th best on this Pirate ball club. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-0 to him now. Davis stands at second with no outs. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate, Jose Reyes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Sardinhas has it. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Colin Cowan. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Luis
Striding in, Luis Sardinhas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Called strike 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Liriano has his target. Here's the 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup?
Catcher,
even the
13.
8 and 9 hole hitters are
Alex.
solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Digging in now, Alex Avila. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup.
The batter, number 1.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Rangers leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Your
Rosa
attention, please.
gets the call to pitch
Now
here, and he'll try to sort
Rangers,
this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Carlos Santana.
From the stretch. Well thrown sinker that time. Down, but in the strike zone. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Center fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Oye, como va? It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His first home run of the season as the blowout continues. Stepping in now Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The 0-1 pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hammers it to deep right field. Cowan racing back, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Up next for the Buccos, Chris Davis. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Stanton on third. McCutchen is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates lead it 15-0. So striding in, David Wright.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Line drive to center field. McCutchen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Brandon Moss. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check. Game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Moustakas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. In now, Jose Reyes. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it.
Please.
He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Mike Morin
Number
comes on to
64.
pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Starling Marte. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long.
23.
As 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest, not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 23, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's set, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Santana at second, Marte at first, one gone. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Popped him up. Pro throw is under it. And the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Bucks out in front, 16-0. Digging in, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit,
now
but
batting.
a rough out number
The
1.
second baseman.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on
Throw.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jarrett Prothro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
The right fielder, number 30.
No, he was trying to go yard,
Colin.
2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box now, Colin Cowan. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still 16-0. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen working on a good
Leading
line
off
in
for
this
Pittsburgh,
ball game. 3
the
for
center
5
fielder,
thus far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Heading out towards shallow right. Cowan sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. There's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Luis Sardinas. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Liriano has his target. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
When you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Ready now, David Wright, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Andrus is off at first with 2 away. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. And it's 1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Texas. Still 16-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Santana.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Starling Marte. No balls and a strike to count. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, number 23.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 23. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Logan Morrison will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Logan Morrison.
Reyes on second. Santana is over at first with one away. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The right fielder, Giancarlo.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Chu at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Andrew McCutchen. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. 60. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
J.J. Hoover enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Pittsburgh leads this one 18-0. So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Stepping in, Brandon Moss, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really finding himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in once again, number 9. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to
now
at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Prothro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now batting,
Michael
the right fielder,
Ricaldi enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 14, Michael Ricaldi.
Into the box now, Colin Cowan. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Standing in now, Luis Sardinas.
Sardinas.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes Marte, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens, hitters make the pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
4 runs here in this half inning. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-4 the final tonight. The Pirates came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Francisco Liriano with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Martin Perez was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Francisco Liriano. His record is now 4-2. The loss goes to Martin Perez. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.